4 billion years of evolution led to you. But it didn't happen all at once. Before Homo sapiens, there were others. Strange, beautiful, forgotten faces that shaped what it means to be human. We carry their traits, we carry their dreams, but we've forgotten their faces until now. This is what we used to look like. His name means hope of life, Tumi. Discovered in the Jarab Desert of Chad, his skull is over 7 million years old. He didn't have the brain of a human, not even close. About 350 cubic centimeters smaller than a chimp's. But one thing stood out. The hole where the spine enters the skull, the foramen magnum, was further forward. That suggests he stood upright. Maybe not full time, but enough to change everything. His face was flat, his brow ridges heavy, no forehead, no chin. He likely stood around 1.2 meters tall, weighing less than 40 kilograms, not yet human, but no longer just an ape. He had no tools, no fire, no language, just survival. But in walking upright, he freed his hands. And when hands are free, they begin to shape the world. Her name is Lucy, found in Ethiopia in 1974. She was tiny, just over a meter tall, weighing about 30 kilograms, but mighty. Her pelvis, knee, and spine tell us she walked upright. Yet, her long arms and curved fingers meant she still climbed trees. Her brain was about 450 cubic centimeters, just a third of ours. Her face was projecting, with no forehead, no chin, and big chewing teeth. She lived in two worlds, the forest canopy and the forest floor. A creature caught in transition, and some believe she died from a fall, a silent tumble that preserved her forever. Her kind thrived for nearly 1 million years, their quiet revolution, learning to walk. He wasn't tall, around 1.3 meters. His arms were long, like an ape's, but his hands. Something was changing. The thumbs were capable of precision grip. His brain grew to about 600 cubic centimeters, still small, but smarter. His face became flatter, his teeth smaller. He had a mix of old and new. A mosaic of features between ape and human. And he did something no creature had done before. He made tools. Simple stone flakes, old Awan tools, to crack bones, slice meat, shape wood. It wasn't art. It was survival. This was the beginning of human technology, a spark that would never go out. This is Homo erectus, the explorer, the fire master. He was tall. Adult males reached up to 1.8 meters and built like a long-distance runner. Long legs, narrow hips, modern body proportions. From the neck down, he looked surprisingly like us. His skull, though, was thick, no chin, a sloping forehead, heavy brow ridges, but inside, a brain approaching 1,000 cubic centimeters. A quiet storm of intelligence. He harnessed fire, cooked meat, warmed the cold, pushed away predators. He left Africa and made it all the way to Java and China. He walked out of the cradle and lit the way for the rest of us. They were powerful. Neanderthals stood 1.6 to 1.7 meters tall, but their bones were dense, their muscles thick, barrel-chested, wide-nosed, adapted to cold with short limbs to retain heat. Their brains were massive, often exceeding 1,600 cubic centimeters, larger than ours. Their faces were long and heavy-browed, with no chin and large noses for warming frigid air. But they weren't just survivors. They made tools with planning. They hunted in coordinated groups. They buried their dead, wore shells as jewelry, and may have spoken. red ochre, cave symbols, handprints. They left their marks in places where only meaning matters. And many of us still carry their DNA. They are not just history, they are part of us. Then came us, Homo sapiens, high foreheads, smaller brows. A real chin, a first in evolution. Our skulls were round, our bodies lean, about 1.6 to 1.8 meters tall, graceful compared to the bulk of Neanderthals. Our brains, around 1,350 cubic centimeters, slightly smaller than theirs, but we used them differently. We imagined, we built myths and meaning. We buried our dead with beads, painted with purpose, crossed seas, asked why. We are not the strongest, but we're the most curious.